been 2 days. I didn't do an update yesterday because I was busy and the electricians were here, but it's sort of hard to really do a detailed account of things that are happening when just the electricians are here. So, so I talked to Sarah. Let's see, today's Wednesday. I talked to Sarah on Monday night because I was talking to the electricians about this switch and these lights. We're putting a sconce there and a sconce there. And then the switch used to be right here, but this is going away. And that turned on that light right there. And Sarah was like, oh, well, we want all three of these lights to be on the same switch. And I told them that I thought that we would like it here because, you just like go up the stairs and be like, oh. But Sarah says no. So the funny thing about this is that it's kind of tricky because you see that there's a stud right here and there's no really easy access. All you have is through here. So I was in a conference call yesterday morning and I heard them get here. I was like, oh, I have to get down here and tell them before they start taking that apart. As you can see, they were about halfway through when I got down here and was like, oh, actually, we want the switch right here. And they were like, oh, well, that's fine because we have no idea how we're actually going to get it right here. So, switch is now right here. The unfortunate part, though, so this switch is basically just the line from this switch moved over. So this switch now controls that light upstairs. However, because of the way that this was run, and the fact that we don't have access to the light that's up there around the corner, we can't actually put these two and that one on this switch. So we have to figure out another solution. Like we could have two switches here and two switches up there, or we could have two switches here and just one of them is the only one that controls these, or I don't know. I think I'm going to have to talk to Sarah about that tonight. We had heating guys come at around noon, and they started moving all this stuff around. So this is all of our new ductwork and stuff, which is pretty neat. They said that they're going to be here all day tomorrow installing stuff, which would be great because it's really hot upstairs right now. Man, this level is really clean, and I don't know why, but... So we got outlets now, and I guess that a lot of this stuff was done before. Oh! Wow. Wow. That's pretty snazzy. That doesn't seem right. It's technically offset a little bit. Huh. I don't know. A mystery. Alright. Might have to talk to them about that. Other than that, I think that you've seen all of this stuff before. So, the sort of big revelation today, you recall that the drywall guy came on Monday and we walked around and talked, and I mentioned that there were a lot of places here where, like, he would have to repair all of this. He was concerned about the crack in the ceiling. And he talked to Jake and he said that there's enough messed up with the existing drywall that he would advocate just tearing it all down and doing pretty much everything. The only drywall that he thinks is worth saving is this wall along here, and then the walls in here. Everything else is gonna go. As an aside, we were concerned about this, because this is more or less centered here. And we know that... Actually, let me get the paper. See, I'm getting all distracted, and this is terrible. But you know what? This is just what you're going to have to deal with. So, this is our vanity for the guest bath with a little linen cabinet. The linen cabinet is 18 inches wide. And fortunately, it turns out that we have about 12 inches on that side. So we're only like a couple of inches off in the center. Close enough. We got linen cabinet here, and then vanity starts about here. Which would be great. No problem. No need to move plumbing. And you know what? I like not having to move plumbing. Man, the river is going crazy out there. Look at that. Wow. It's going the wrong way, too. It's always weird how that works. So anyway, drywall. All gotta come down. Ceiling here, gotta come down. Wow, that is really exciting. Whoa! Look at that old ceiling. The ceiling was legit like plaid green. That's insane. This must have looked crazy. Oh man, now I just want to strip off that outer layer and bring it back to its former glory. Wow. Incredible. So, where did those... I guess that this must have been the old controls for those fans out there. And they just put the wires in there. So they stripped off the drywall here. And they're going to do the rest of this. I think Jake said that he was going to pretty much take out the rest of the drywall on Monday, Tuesday next week. And then the electrician would be back on Wednesday. Because obviously it makes some of their jobs easier. Like if we're stripping off all of the drywall, they can more easily do these lights. They could put some of the outlets on that wall on switches if they wanted to. So we basically get a lot more options, which is pretty nice. They stripped the drywall off there. We found, because we were originally a little bit concerned, because we wanted the kitchen lights to go here. So you would come around and you would just like switch on the kitchen lights as you came in. But we were concerned whether there would be enough room, but it turns out that this is actually just about right. Because the kitchen cabinets come up to here, and we can actually, there's just enough room for a box in this space, so it'll work out quite nicely. And this, yeah, this looks different. They tore all the drywall down. It's all gone. Oh yeah, they also they ran the new water line for the spigot. So if I go out here, oh, it's bright. This should work. And it does. Hooray. Pretty exciting. We did find, because remember that we were concerned about the state of the support here. Because remember, that support goes to that. And there's the one right there. However, that one comes through right here. So it's supported on the brick here. So it's okay. We don't have a structural problem there. Which is nice, because you know what? Structural problems, they're a bummer. Do not like. And this is so open now and it's wild. Oh, the pool's looking so good, man. This is great. Looks like he moved one pipe but didn't get the other. So... Actually, that's okay. Yeah, that's okay. Because our passageway is here to here. So I can just walk through. Yeah. Yeah, so only one of those needed to move. That's great. And we're good. Another thing that they had to do, I don't, the electrician did this today, but this box used to be right here, which was going to get in the way of our new wall right there, so they moved that around. And yeah, this is coming together. Real neat. As mentioned, electricians will be back tomorrow. No, electricians won't be back tomorrow. Heating guys will be back tomorrow, and that's really important, especially in that room, because we need those vents to get run to know what our sauna measurements are. Man, everything is so open. It's crazy because when we talk about like where to put light switches or outlets, and it's like, well, we're really short on walls compared to where we were about 4 months ago. So it's really a paradigm shift, going from having tons of walls to almost none of them. They locked the door, as if I have any security when I have all sorts of open walls and stuff. So I gave them the go-ahead to tear this light out. I think that he pulled the wire, but he hasn't actually pulled the light off yet. So I was expecting to find the light gone, but it's still there. And I think that's a wrap for today. Like I said, I'm not sure if Jake's back tomorrow, because all I have is commitment from him on Monday, Tuesday next week. But he'll definitely be around then, and we'll definitely have heat tomorrow. So yeah, hopefully this giant pile of stuff. I'm not sure why this stuff is up here, unless that's attic stuff. I don't know. Oh, that's our new furnace. Can we open the box? No. Wow. It was assembled in Mexico. That's how you know it's good. Cool. So, yeah, looking forward to having some heating and cooling upstairs. And maybe tomorrow I'll have that. Let's find out together. Bye-bye.